Hi, I'm Jennifer Zumbia with Together Moments. Thank you for taking time to come with us together to grow through the silence. That sounds a little creepy, but let me tell you where we're going here. And it looks like we're going somewhere. I have now been forced to make these videos in a car because there are too many people in my house at all times. It's hard for me to get silence, which is ironic because that's what we're talking about here. Today I had a really good conversation with a friend and it came up how Together started. And you might not realize this, but when I felt this on my heart to do something about the threats of face-to-face communication, I just could not shake this thought. And I was nursing my baby boy at the time. He was about 9 months old. And I would sit there in the silence of the middle of the night, and it just gave me all this wisdom and insight into what I desired for my family and what I saw as potential problems and what I felt like the solution would really be, and where I felt like I could bring that to other families. And with that, Together was born, which started off as our family dinner game and has since grown. That was 2 years ago that it launched. But about 4 years ago that I was sitting there with Nathan in the middle of the night having all these thoughts. And I always say Together Moments was built at 3 a.m. in the morning. But the girl I was talking to had an epiphany as well about all the distractions in her life. And she was talking about how getting to the end of her day and kissing her boys goodnight made her realize that she had lost eye contact with them. They had been sucked into their screens. She had this similar situation where it was just overwhelming to her how much the distractions were taking over their life. And I had a similar revelation where I felt like, oh my gosh, if we don't do something about this, the distractions will take over our life of 6 people. So anyway, with that being said, I think it does us so much good to realize the irony that our lives are filled with so much noise that we can't even hear what's going on. And it takes us stepping back and feeling that silence to really know what is trying to be communicated to us and what we need to really value within ourselves, within our family, and really, really focus on. And I want to challenge you guys to just really give yourself a chance to have some moments of silence by yourself as a family. Let your family have these moments of silence and see what is being spoken to you. Now, I am sitting in the car. I do not have my Together game. However, I'm going to impose the sticker because I have the capability of doing that with this video. And hopefully this says right there, name a time, name a moment you have witnessed that turned out to have great significance for you, or something like that. Yes, I wrote all these, but I do not have all of them memorized. That one comes from Together for Advent. And I think that you guys can all think back to a time where you witnessed something in your life that was super significant, that shaped you and maybe led you down a different path that you didn't know you were about to go on. As always, take time to gather together to grow and speak the words that matter.